today we're going to play some mill. I've been going back and forth about the list, like what to play, what not to play. There's so many different takes on how to build mill. You have Tybalt the Red Sun just doing his own thing, doing their own thing, and killing it. Like, if you look at mill in general, right, you have a lot of varying... Basically, there's no stock mill list, right? Every single person is just like, this is what I want to play, this is what I want to do, right? 2 Jaces here, 3 Surgicals, 2 Visions. Like, to me, it seems so crazy not to play 4 Ancestrals or 4 Jaces. These cards seem like easy snap 4 of to me, where I was just like, all right, 4. I want to play 4. That's it, 4. And, you know, the people that are having success with mill, like Tybalt here, won Last Chance at LCQ with this. Last Chance qualifier over the weekend. With 2 Jaces, 2 Visions. And, you know, you look at some of the other people who are just, you know, vibing out, and they have 4 Jaces, 3 Fatal Pushes, 2 Soul Guide Lanterns. So, and at the Hunter Burton Invitation Memorial, not a lot of mill was doing good. But that's okay. We love them anyway. So, you know, you have Tybalt, who's basically out here doing every challenge, doing his own thing, and, you know, you come down here a little bit, and you have Zeriak, friend of the stream, Zeriak, who's at 3 Jaces, 3 Surgicals, 3 Visions. And it just, to me, I don't see the value. You see, the problem is, when you play Surgical, you put yourself in a position where it doesn't really mill them, and it doesn't really affect the board, right? And it doesn't do the 2 things you want to do. So I think for the sake of science, so we're gonna brew our own here, and we're gonna just brew our own. I kind of like the idea of playing the Soul Guide Lantern in the main, and then playing like the extra removal piece in the sideboard. I'm leery to put this as a Baleful Mastery because I feel like sideboard games become significantly more complicated and convoluted. So, I don't know. We're going to try this list. We're going to try it simple. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I just feel like this card's so crazy. Maybe this is just me. But every time I draw this card, I'm like happy to draw this card. Because like, it's just seems very good. But we'll see. We're going to play a league, and we're going to see what happens. We're going to go with no Surgical, 3 Extirpates. This might be wrong, but we'll see. We'll give this a go. Just don't want to get Enduranced, basically. This is anti-endurance technology. And let's jammies in a League of Modern. Alright, what do we got? We're going to keep... We have an Answer to Ragavan. We're just going to play a Scalding Tarn like we're normal. There's nothing to see here. You're definitely not going to get Archive Trapped. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. DRC, you say? Huh. Bobble, huh? Alright, so this is going to be Breach. Uh-huh. Alright, where are our Surgicals at? Where are our Surgicals? Why wouldn't we play Surgicals? Alright, am I just shocking this? Alright, Breach is not that good. I mean, it's powerful. The question we have is, are we shocking and killing this thing? And I think the answer is nope. We're not. Uh-huh. I definitely want to kill this thing before they untap, though. Alright, play you. Bonk. Bonk. Crack. Let's get a swamp. And let's kill this dude. Alright, so they're the all-in version, right? So they're playing Swift Spear, right? They're playing Swift Spears. This is just mono red prowess. So this isn't Breach. This is something a lot worse. All right. Our Krabby's dead. Long may he reign. We're in a cycle now, looking to hit a land drop. Oh, no. Alright, so if we draw Field of Ruin, they die. They literally die to a Field of Ruin. We die to a Breach, though. Alright. Or their own fetch land, that's true. Light up the stage. What are they lighting up? They got... Oh, you gonna play that fetch? Oh, my friend. Mon friend. My friend. You fucked up. You fucked up, kid. Now you're gonna get punished. You fucked up. Actually, hold on. If I gotta wait, right? I gotta wait, because if I do this now, right? If I do this right now, I gotta do it after combat, so we don't get a bunch of lightning helixes, so we don't give them a bunch of lava darts. All right, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we would have actually died if we gave him a bunch of lava darts. 1, 2, 3. Alright, yeah. If we would have given the lava darts pre-combat, it would have killed them. They could have killed us with the lava darts. This is after damage, friend. They already did damage, so I don't... Okay. Alright, so what do we want against them? We want murder, 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 murder. I don't know if Bridge is going to be good, right? It might be a little too hard to get underneath Bridge. Right? It might be too hard to jump our hand and be underneath Bridge. Well, it might be too slow, but at the same time, like, it might be good. Now the question becomes, what number of these do we want? I guess we should have counted breaches. Yeah, I think we want to shave visions. I think we want to shave visions, save Jaces, save Fractured Sanities. And we want these kind of cards. Bonk, bonk. Maybe let's do 2 Extirpates. But that doesn't seem smart, right? Like, trying to Extirpate. Extirpating a deck that's like all 1-drops doesn't seem that good. I don't know. When are we ever going to take the... are we ever going to hardcast this? The way I think of Fractured Sanity is like, am I ever going to hardcast a Fractured Sanity? And if the answer is no, like if the only thing it's good for is 2 mana mill for, I think I could do better. Right? Like, if I stop and cast this, like, this card will literally mill them 30. Right? Where this card's mill 4 mana mill 2. Or 3 mana mill 2. Just doesn't seem that worth it to me. We'll bring in some Soul Guide Lanterns so we don't get donked by a big breach. Yeah. We have the Soul Guide Lantern so we don't get breached. Or we don't get whatevered. Crypt Incursion is a good thing to have here. Alrighty. A Dragon Rage Channeler. That's actually probably what I should be playing, to be honest. If we're being honest, I should probably have Sheoldred's Edict. And honestly, when I was just thinking about the deck, it totally slipped my mind. I was just like, didn't even think of that. You're probably right. We probably should try to be including Sheoldred's Edict in what we're doing here. Alright, so the question becomes, too crabby or not too crabby? Like, the odds of this crab surviving are negative a billion, but we must crab. We must crab. If we are not crabbing, who are we and what are we doing? I mean, yeah, if they bolt it, that's 3 life I gain. Yeah, this is fine. I did lose a mill 6, but I don't really... So here's the thing. If we turbo mill them, right? If we turbo mill them, we could just get donked on by a breach. Like, let's say we play the other crab, we mill them 6, then they untap and, like, just value breach, and, like, we get smacked in the face. So I don't want to do that. They don't have a second land either. What? Okay. Okay, interesting. Alright, what are we drawing here? I guess hindsight's 2020 and we should have sandbagged this crab. But it's okay. Alright, we have Jace next turn, which shuts this off. We have Tasha's, which does 40 million damage. They don't have any creatures here. They do have a lava darts. Could you cast another 1-drop, please? No. Alright, so now the question becomes... how are we going to handle this? So, this says to me, I have a thingy. What does it say? Does it say Spell Pierce, or does it say Flush a Storm? Or does it say Mystical? I think we just play the Jace. Let's think. I think it says Spell Pierce too. I think we will wait here. They have a Lava Dart. So I don't really want to jam this Tasha's into this. Yeah. Let's wait. Let's wait, and we'll find a time. The problem is, I don't like giving them time here with this. Like, I don't want them to have the extra mana on their turn. Yeah. I think I should be playing Edict. Well, the problem is if we hit it during the upkeep, right, then they get to bolt. Like, if we hit this, they have Delirium. So we definitely want to hit it after combat. But then, like, I don't want them to be able to use the mana. So we're probably going to use it at the end of their end step. Like, if I were to hit this thing would hit me for Delirium. Which I don't want. But I also don't want them fetching out... Okay. So let's see what they do here. No, we're going to hit it. We're definitely going to hit it. It's just when. It's just when. Alright, so let's hit it now. Bonk. Yeah. They shouldn't have a basic island. There's no way they have a basic island. So. Now we go to our turn. Now these are Delirious, which is crappy for us. But we could probably mill 10,000 cards with... Alright, so what's the play here? Let's play the Hedron Crab. The question is, do we die to a breach here? I think the answer is no. We don't die to a breach. my Crabby. They're unholy heating my Crab. Wild. At least it's not a bolt. They don't have Emrakul. There's no way. Alright, they put a card on top. I think I'm just going to go for the Tasha's home run here. Tasha's home run. How many cards? How many cards? They have that 25. 25 cards, so next turn Jace is just lethal. Okay. Kill me or die. What do they got here? They got Iconoclast. That's interesting. Iconoclast. Breach. One breach. Jace is... I know. Jace is always lethal. This card's crazy. He's so good. But I guess I don't need two here. A Spell Pierce. Okay. So, I don't think we're going to play the Jace into a Spell Pierce necessarily. Oh, that's pretty good. So, let's think here. They have the Lava Dart to fizzle this. Alright, let's go 1-2. Let's do the Steam Vents here. They can fizzle this by sacking with the Lava Dart here. Let's see if they do it. If they fizzle this, they fuck everything up. Oh, come on now, dude. You gots to do that. Alright. So now we're gonna go to second main phase. We're not gonna give them anything to do with this blue mana. Alright, so now boink. So they needed to sack here. They needed to sack this Lava Dart. Right? They needed to sack the Lava Dart. So that way we wouldn't have the extra mana with our lands. They're not dead? Are you sure that they're not dead? Are you sure they're not dead? How are we dead? We still have a land drop plus a Jace. Wait a minute. They're gonna die in their upkeep. What am I missing here, friends? What am I missing? No, we could be dead to multiple lightning bolts. Alright. See, the problem with this deck, right, is if you mill them too much, they could just go turn 2, breach, mutagenic growth, and you die. So, like, you kind of have to pace your milling a little bit against them. And Tasha just takes, you know, half their deck. Alright. That's one person that we've just convinced to go board an Emrakul. Yeah, 2 bolts, 2 darts would have done it. But multiple bolts wouldn't have done it because of the mana. But, so our opponent messed up because when we went to Field of Ruin, their one land, they needed to sack it to Lava Dart. If they sack that to Lava Dart, we don't get our extra land. So we could have just died, right? So, too many lands. Okay. Not enough lands. I guess we could keep this one land there.
Sandwich.
Sandwich? Thank you. Thank you. Alright, put back to Jace. I will get a sandwich. After this stream is over, I will get me a sandwich. Thank you. Mishra's Bauble. Alright. Mishra's Bauble. So they targeted themselves. So they're bobbling themselves. So I imagine a fetch land's coming. Copperline Gorge. Uh-oh. Well, we have Fatal Push. Imagine if these two... Imagine earlier when we were building the deck, I was like, oh, let's cut 2 fatal pushes. Let's cut the fatal push for this. Imagine if like I had 2 Soul Guide Lanterns in my hand and I was staring at a Ragavan. I would never live this down. All right. We're going to fatal push this, but we'll do it during their turn, so don't dash another monkey at me. Maybe I get punished if they have a blue mana for a Spell Pierce or something, but it doesn't feel like a deck playing Copperline Gorge is going to have blue mana. I guess they could technically have some weird shit, but... Alright, let's kill this. Excuse me. Alright. Now we have Hedron Crab into... I probably shouldn't be F6 because of Archive Trap. Yeah, Jund Saga. But Jund Saga doesn't usually play Copperline Gorge. Just don't be Ren. That's all I ask. Is that too much to ask that it's not Ren in 6? The most heinous of heinous cards. The fun. That's true. Crazy Hair, thank you for giving out 1 gifted sub. To Zeromancer. Thank you, Crazy Hair. Very kind of you. I mean, Ren is fine, but I'm so traumatized by my time playing Yawgmoth, right? That I'm emotionally traumatized by Ren in 6. I'm no longer a pleb. You got that cool little badge. I've just been emotionally traumatized by Ren in 6. It's killed too many of my little 1/1s, that I forgot that this crap is immortal and can live through the Ren in 6. Yeah, apparently this is just tough. I mean, Zerk, I think it's fine. I mean, Zerk won a fucking challenge with it this weekend. The dude's killing it, you know? He fucking killed it. This is this weekend. He won, you know, he won. And he won one and I missed the top 8 on breakers for one of these stupid things. I didn't do as well, but like, you know, I played 2 tournaments. I played 2 tournaments over the weekend. In one tournament, I went 5-2, and the other one I went 0-2. So, all right, our opponent has disconnected. Do you know what that means, friends? That means we play the Enchant Wardle. All right. In honor of what mill card can we play? Let's play Fractured Sanity. Okay. So we got close to the set. So it's 3 mana, not a rare, not a sorcery. So let's try a 4 mana red card from this dungeon set. Let's try Treasure Hoarder Ogre. What's the ogre that hoards when it attacks? It attacks, you make a treasure. It's a red common. When you attack, you roll a d20. Treasure... No, it's like Treasure Hoarder Ogre. Treasure. Fuck, I can't think of cards from this stupid D&D set, and I played this goddamn set. Skeletal. I'm trying to think of uncommons from this set. There was the Bugbear. Or no, because we got to get the D&D set. What's it? Hoarding Ogre. That's it. Hoarding Ogre. Alright. So it's from above this set. It's a creature. It's not red. It's not a common. It's uncommon. Okay. So what year is this stuff? This is 2001, right? So it's Innistrad Midnight Hunt, uncommon. So what's an uncommon from Innistrad that's green? That's a lot of mana. They had the the Coven guys, right? Oh, God. Drown. No. Because it's not blue, right? It's not blue or red. So it's... What's the white? White, expensive, uncommon. Burly Breaker. That's a good one. That's a good one, because that's like a green... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Good job. Burly Breaker. Board. This card was nuts in the draft format. Because it's a 5 mana, 6/5. No, it's not sus. There's not that many, you know. Like, by process of elimination, there's not that many things left, right? Because it's not this color, it's not this color. And there's not a lot of expensive uncommons in this set. So, we good job. Good job. Alright, our opponent's back. But still deciding on the thing. So, we could do some art game while they're just vibing. Vendillion. Oh, God. It's this Hex Catcher, right? It's something VN. Oh, God. Vondillion. Volderin Hex Catcher. Oh. This is like Gray Elephant? No. Oh, this is from Kaladesh. It came into play and it like gave you energy or something like that. Yeah, it's like 1 mana Green Belt Rampage. Green Belt Rampage. Yeah, what's this little guy do? He's like a 0/1 and then he gives you... What is this? What is this? Power Toughness? A 3/4? Oh my god. This card's broken. When enters the battlefield, pay 2 energy if you can't return it to its own hand. Alright, it's not that broken. But it's broken! So it's basically a 2 mana 3/4. Alright. Oh, our opponent did something. That was the longest Blood Crypt I've ever fetched. That's probably the longest fetch of all time. Alright. Unfortunately, we have to just go Crab land you. Soul Guide, probably. Yeah, this card's bust. Alright, what's this one? What's this card? Because our opponent's not really playing that fast, so. Yeah, we are playing it. I mean, it could be. Yeah, because there's no Gigantha. So, like, expect a Liliana. Expect Liliana. I don't know this card. Audacious Reshapers. Ew, Commander. Oh. Oh, I know this card. Is this like Befuddle or something? Alright. Ruin Crab. Ruin Crab. Should I say, look at how fast I do my fetch? Or is that BM? Ragavan. Let's get an island. Alright. Fable. Bobble. We're playing the Soul Guide Lantern. On one hand, I want to shrink their Tarmogoyf. But on the other hand, I maybe want to keep cards in their graveyard for this. But I think I just shrink the Goyf. I could actually target my own Fatal Push. And then exile this to shrink the Goyf. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought. Why don't we do that? No, let's just hit the... We're not going to pop this thing. Alright, let's just shrink the Goyf a little bit. I should have hit the enchantment. Because if this goes to the graveyard, there'll still be an artifact. So I should have hit this enchantment. Yeah, that was a mistake. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. Alright. So we're going to take a lot here. Taking a lot of damage. Lots of damage. Now, if this was a Murderous Cut, this would be so much better for us. If this is just a Murderous Cut, and I'm just like, alright, cut you. Alright, I guess we have to... What are we doing here? I guess we need to make sure we hit a land drop here. So we can cycle the Fractured Sanity. We could just draw a card off the Soul Guide Lantern. I guess we draw off the Soul Guide Lantern first. Yeah, I should have hit the Fable. Alright, now we're going to draw off the Visions. What are we doing here? We're drawing a card. Interesting. Tilt. Alright, well that's a good answer to that next turn, but this turn we're going to take a beating. We're going to get smacked in the face. Oh, you son of a gun. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Ouch. Ouch. Alright. We're probably just dead. We are probably just dead. Alright. That's a good draw. Well, they're dead, right? We feel the ruin them, feel the ruin, untap Fractured Sanity. That's going to be... How much? 14, 13, 13, 26. Plus this is 30, 40. 26 plus 4 is 40 cards. So they're going to draw a card. We're going to feel the ruin them, and then they're going to die. We just have to dodge one lightning bolt. They've used 1, 2, 3 lightning bolts. We have to dodge a 4th lightning bolt. Okay. Okay. We'll be dead to the 4th lightning bolt. Oh, we're just dead. Alright. So we have to cycle the Fractured Sanity to get a Fatal Push. Going too strong. Alright. Fatal Push. Alright. That was a little unlucky to draw the fatal push and then have them Thoughtseize it. Very unlucky. We had him dead if Goyf wasn't so big. So I think that I could have taken... If I would have taken the Fable of the Mirror Breaker here, would it actually have mattered? Don't know. Yeah, Jace plus kills me. No, we'd be dead if we Jace plussed. Because it cost us 2 life to Jace plus. Alright, that sucked. Let's go with Bridge. Let's go with this. I don't think we want the Soul Guide. So this was just an example of if this Soul Guide Lantern main deck was the Murderous Cut, we would have just been able to cut that Tarmogoyf and win the game. I think I want a Crypt Incursion. I don't think I want Fractured Sanity. And I think I want, like, this. Don't think I want this Soul Guide. I want Crypt Incursions to get, like, Croxes and things like that. Yeah. Yeah, if we would have cycled the thing, we would have been fine. Right? If we just cycled the Fractured Sanity, we wouldn't have drawn the Fatal Push, and we would have been fine. But it's hard to know that. Obviously, we're just looking for a land, and I was like, all right, let's take the most game actions to get lands. Alrighty. So we might just cycle this Visions. Blackcleave Cliffs. A DRC. Alright. Would you like to play 2 life? Yes. Let's kill this. Alright. Now we're going to Should I visions here? I believe the answer is yes. Maybe I get a tap land. Okay. That's not too bad. Alright. We're pretty far off from actually getting to be able to do anything with that card. So, 2 mana here. Hopefully this is a Tarmogoyf. Hex Drinker. Holy shit, what year is it? What year is the Hex Drinker? So they probably have to take Bridge here. Alright. Alright, so it would be Jace plus. We're gonna Jace plus. Apparently. Hex Trigger is a powerful card. Canister won a LCQ this weekend in Vintage with Hex Drinkers. Alright. Let's play this. Let's crack this. Let's just throw down Jace here. So we have a choice here. We can actually go Feel the Ruin, a land of theirs, and then Murderous Cut this. Or we can Jace plus. It's a tough call. The problem with Jace plussing is if they just go land level, we can't Murderous Cut it in the past. But if we do Jace plus, well, here's the question, right? If we leave it, right? Level up also kills Jace. It doesn't kill Jace with a level up. Because we're going to plus on it, right? So it would go to X1. So level up plus bolt would kill Jace. Or we could just go to try and race them. Or we could just go Jace plus, then Jace minus plus Tasha's. I think we race them. Let's try this. Let's try the race. Let's try a Jace race. Alright. Jace race. So now if they invest their entire turn to level up their thing, we could just go face. I challenge you to a Jace race. It's just like a base race in StarCraft 2. Or in League of Legends. Both great games. The base race. Let's see if they do it. Yeah, it's alright. The race is on. Would Jace be a good 20 seconds? Alright. So I could hit Jace for 1 here. I could still plus the Jace on the Hex Drinker. Alright, so let's go plus. And then let's go. Did I bring in the Damnation? I did not bring in the Damnation. Why did I not bring in the Damnation? Why am I so stupid? Alright, let's crack here. Let's get an island. Tasha's you. 16 cards. Oh, the Fables are they're hitting Fables. Alright. Jace is just going to 3. Yup. Maybe we fucked up. Maybe we just should have killed this thing. Maybe. But I want to see. I want to kill a Tarmogoyf. Where's the Tarmogoyfs? Where's the other threats? Like, I have perfect Murderous Cut here. And you're going to deprive me of perfect Murderous Cut. Okay. Apparently it's transformative sideboard. I can't kill this peatland here. Alright, now we're dead to Snake. Whose idea was it to race this snake? What a terrible idea that was. Yeah. Yeah, I regret it now too. What are they shocking here? Are they holding up a Kolaghan's command? Alright, well, whatever. I guess I think they're trying to Kolaghan's command me. We need a mongoose to beat this snake, I know. What the hell's double green? Oh, endurance? Fuck are you playing that? Ugh. Fuck am I supposed to beat that? Oh no, they have endurances? Well, that's not okay. Why are you getting 5 mana here? You're just gonna evolve this stupid thing and I'm gonna die to it in 2 turns? Yeah. Okay. Visions. What's up, Brownie? Visions. Well. So, I made a mistake. We made a mistake. Sometimes, you make a choice. And... oh, shit. That doesn't do anything. Sometimes, you make a choice. And you choose to Jace race. And it does not work. That was bad. I should have just fucking killed that thing. I should have killed that goddamn thing. Okay, so... sometimes, you're not as fast as you think you are. And it's been a while since you've gone anywhere fast, so your speed isn't what it used to be. And then you're just like, I'm so good. And then you just get dunked on by a fucking 1-mana 1/1. Yeah. Alright, let's keep. That being said, and playing this one of Soul Guide Lantern cost us that match. Because if we would have just had Murderous Cut like it was supposed to be, if I wasn't trying out this new Soul Guide Lantern, we would have just Murderous Cutted the Tarmogoyf if we would have won that game. Flooded Strand. So, I don't necessarily want to just dunk on them. Okay, well, yep. We're not going to give them the extra card from the Esper Sentinel because it's early in the game yet, and I don't really want to die to like a hammer on turn 2. Hi. Good luck. Have fun. Let's get Islands. Crabby. Yeah. Alright, so their Caldra's gone. So this should literally deal 40 million damage. Their Caldra and their Nettle Sister gone. So, like, this Tasha should just murder them. It should just one-shot them. They should scoop because we have this in our hand. If this was in paper and I was playing against one of my friends, I would just put the Tashas on the table. I would just reveal my hand face up. Like, there's nothing you could do. You're gonna die. And I would taunt them. But I'm not gonna do that. Should tell them that I have a Tasha. No, I don't know this person. But if this was in paper, I would, and I was playing against somebody I knew, oh my god. I would reveal this Tasha's. This Tasha's would have been face up since the minute I drew it in my opening hand. Do you have mill and paper? No. I have like most of it, but I don't have like I don't have some of the newer stuff. Like I don't have Tasha's. I have like I don't have Jace's. I don't have Tasha's. I have these. I have these. I have like all this. I have like this. I have the mana base. I don't have Otawara's. So I like don't have these cards. But I got all this shit. I got all this. I don't have this actually. But I have this. Alright. We can hold off to drown. So we know that they don't have a Cauldra. We know they don't have a Nettle Cyst. We don't have to give a fuck about this. We just have to not get hammered in the head. We have to not be bonked in the head. What decks do I have in paper? I have Yawgmoth. I have Legacy Delver. I have Legacy Storm. I have an EDH deck. I have a 93-94 mono black deck, which is super fun. I have Pioneer Rally Zombies. I have Pioneer Rally Zombies. I have Blue-White Control in Modern. I have like most of the cards for Blue-White Control in Modern. Yeah, have you ever heard of 93-94? Old school Magic? It's like this really stupid niche format that was only in like the Northeast. But it's basically you could play with any card from 1993 or 1994, and you could play 4 strip mines. But you could proxy. So I have like the power proxied out, but it was super fun. Yeah, I agree. But I just built the deck because there are a couple people that were into it. And I like playing mono black in 93-94, so it's super fun for me. I enjoyed it very much. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of strip mines, a bunch of Hymn to Torox, a bunch of Hypnotic Specters, all these like fun cards. All right, so I don't think we Tasha's into all this, into open mana. Especially if we could just sort of derp around here. I guess Polluted Delta is more milling than Field of Ruin. Let's just play the field here. We'll zap something at the end of their turn. Alright, we'll just play it slow, right? All we have to do is stop them from resolving a guy, and we should be good. No, the 93-94... So, there's a lot of different, like, rules community for 93-94. And, like, one of the groups... Like, some allow cards from Fallen Empires, some don't. Every time someone mentions the ante. I'd have to imagine they don't really have that many more Spell Pierces. Right? There's 2 here. So, let's see if I can find... It's a whole, like, category. It's, like, old... It's this whole format called Old School. Which I have an Old School deck. And I, like, brought it. The rules. So, legal Alpha, Beta, Unlimited Arabian Nights, the Dark. So this is a different version than I played. Right? Because I had Fallen Empires in mine. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's block the Stoneforge Mystic. If we block the Esper Sentinel, they could +2/+2 it with Blacksmith's skill. No, you only those cards are still restricted. So it's just like regular. Alright. 1, 2, let's field the Sea Chrome Ghost. Yeah, I agree. But it's just for a bunch of people who have a bunch of money and they just want to flex. There was an old store owner in Syracuse that used to play it, and I used to go up there and play with him because it was fun to fuck around. And like, my deck was cheap. There wasn't expensive, so it's just a bunch of cool cards. Of course. We just sit here. We just sit here forever. I mean, if they're not gonna do anything, we're just gonna chill. Okay. We're definitely gonna drown next turn. But no Juzams. No Juzam. Just, no Juzam Degens. Do I want to prevent this? Let him not draw a card. Let's count the number of... Wow, there's not a single Pure Steel Paladin here. 1, 2 Pure Steel Paladins. So it's actually very likely that they draw a Pure Steel Paladin here. So... I can't imagine they have more than 2 Spell Pierces. Well, the problem with letting him mill 1, right, is if they hit a Pure Steel. I don't want them to draw another Pure Steel. So maybe that's wrong. Alright. I was not wrong, I guess. Guess it worked out. Alright, block there. They don't have the Spell Pierce, so I'm just going to dunk on them with the Tasha's next turn. And then that'll be that. Okay. Play this tapped. Untappies. Play the Crabby. Play the thingy. Doink. Crack. Get this. Doink. 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 Alright, cast Tasha's. You may draw. Alright, what do we got? Anything exciting? 2 Spell Pierces. Looks like 2 Spell Pierces. There'll be more after board. Alright, what do we want? We want... we want these. And we probably want Crypt Incursion to buy some time, perhaps. Mayhaps. We don't want this. Guess we don't really need Fractured Sanities. Okay. I'm gonna play like this. Do we want the Damnation? Probably, right? Probably a Damnation over a Jace. Alright. Do we want Bridges? We probably want Bridges, too. But is this just too much? Is this too much? It's never too much. It's never too much. Okay. We do need more sideboard. We need more sideboard. Actually, I want this vision. Yeah, this is fine. I think the new Jace is crazy. But he betrayed me in the last match when I was like, hey, let's Jace race. And I was like, let's go for a Jace race. And they're just like, no. And we died. How are you beating Emrakul? Nobody's playing Emrakul. And even if someone's playing Emrakul, we could just hit it with Tasha's. Right? Tasha's beats Emrakul. No hammer deck's playing Emrakul. No self-respecting hammer deck is playing Emrakul. Alright, so we have Darkslick Shores, Crabby, Drown, Ensnaring Bridge, if they do put a hammer on something early. It was my fault. It was my fault for making a poor life choice. If I made a better life choice, it would have worked out. But I was like, let's race him with Jace. Jace race. Me. It was stupid. Stupid. No fear. Hallowed Fountain. It's a card is aid. That card's pretty good. Just don't play an Ornithopter, please. Thank you. I play Krabby. Go ahead. Krabby. So this is actually, like, perfect for us. If they play a Stoneforge, we kill it. If they do a thing, we kill that, right? We're in a really, really, really good spot. I actually wasn't playing Worldwide Standard. When that set came out, I was not playing Magic, so I missed that whole shenanigans. What the fuck? That's pretty good. Alright, so we have an issue here. This is a bit of an issue. The problem is, like, if we just kill this, then they go activate, attack, hammer, and we're dead to this. But they only have 2 cards, so I'm gonna just drown it. I'm going to drown this thing. And if they have land plus another hammer, they got me. Right? They only have 4 cards now. New Elspeth. Okay. What's the new Elspeth? They spoil Elspeth already? Okay. That's old Legend Rule stuff. Okay. We're playing the land. So we could just play the Ensnaring Bridge, right? And then they can't attack with the hammer. Alright, they have 1 turn to draw another hammer and kill us with this. Let's check out the new card. Did it hit Mythic Spoilers yet? Mythic Spoilers! Newest spoiler. Archangel Elspeth. 4 mana, create a 1/1 white soldier, put 2 +1 counters on creature, becomes an angel. Cool. Return all non-land permanent cards made by 3 less from your graveyard to the battlefield. That's kind of cool. Well, this card's not breaking. This card's not going to be breaking anything anytime soon. 4 mana plus. I mean, it's literally the flying. It's literally the first Elspeth. It's literally the first Elspeth, only its jump is a little bit worse. Alright, we're gonna hit okay here. If they have a hammer, we're dead. They don't have their 3rd hammer. 2nd hammer. Well, pretty sweet that it's an angel. Or whatever. Alright. So now we just play you, target you. Now we're going to Fatal Push you. And we're gonna crack you, get an island, target you. Okay. Now we're holding up Fatal Push. Yeah. Wait, what was it? Put 2 +1. I mean, target. It's a better jump, right? Like if you compare it to the original Elspeth, like this is plus jump plus like the jump counters stay, but it's kind of crappy. Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. But Angel Tribal, yay! Alright, so we'll Crypt Incursion. Spike thinks she looks like Amy. Every card that they make looks like Amy. It's kind of crazy. Like, Amy looked like that one card. The other Elspeth. Fuck is her name? I can't even spell her name. Repleasant. Resplendent or whatever the fuck her name was. Yeah, this looked like Amy. This is like my cousin. Alright, so yeah, this is fine. You can't attack. So I'm just gonna fire. So I want to fire off this Crypt Incursion, but I don't want to decrease the number of cards in their graveyard because I want a Visions with one land. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. I could Crypt Incursion myself. I'm gonna do that. I want to empty my hand for the Ensnaring Bridge. And I don't want to take cards out of their graveyard. Because I'm close to 20 cards here. Bonk. Bonk. Alright. So we might as well just cast the Visions now. Might as well cast the Visions now. Might as well kill this. Okay. Alright. So we have the Fatal Push to kill this if they put a hammer on it, and that's that. We cannot beat Activate plus Blacksmith Skill plus Hammer. We can't beat that. But we can beat most everything else. They're dead to this hand of just trap you, trap you. Yeah. Stoneforge Mystic finds you a hammer. We'll probably kill this at the end of turn, to be honest. I'm tired of this thing threatening me. No blocks. Well, you did draw a hammer. Well, I gotta let it come into play. I have to let it come into play. Because otherwise they'll just put it on the Ornithopter. If, excuse me. Alright, let's kill it. Their last card is Blacksmith Skill. Well, it's not. Okay. Would you crack this fetch for me, please? Would you crack this fetch for me, please? You know you want to crack that fetch. Crack it? Oh, they didn't. Okay, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right. I think that's gonna do it. GG's. GG's. Okay. That worked out well for us. So, what we should have done to play around Blacksmith Skill there is when they activate this, we should have Fatal Pushed it prior to combat, because if they had a Blacksmith Skill, it would have grown above the ability to attack with the Ensnaring Bridge. So we should have Fatal Pushed it before it attacked. So that way, if they Blacksmith Skill to save it, the bridge trigger doesn't let it attack. The bridge static doesn't let it attack. Passive, static, whatever you want to call it, doesn't let it attack. Alright, we've got Krabby, plus fetches, plus answers to Ragavan, plus stuff. Beautiful. Beautiful. 420 KU. Giving out a gifted sub to Pontifex. I can't do that. Pontifex Ambus. Okay, so we're probably playing against rhinos here. If I had to guess, it's rhinocerosizers. Planemrical. I mean, yeah. It's a legitimate, like, when mill is popular, you definitely, or like, if you're local meta and you know there's like one mill lunatic, then absolutely it's worth it. Alright, so this looks like rhinos to me. Smell rhinoceros feces. That's what I smell. We're icing. We're icing. And we're icing. It doesn't really do anything. Oh, fuck, it does. Apparently it does do stuff. I guess we'll crack this fetch at the end of turn and kill a rhino. Boy, that ice stopping the drown, pretty huge. Let's attack. Get a good old crab attack in. Interesting. Interesting that they are letting me untap. What are we doing here? We're killing our crab? What? Oh, sure. 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 I wasn't going to shock my land in, but now that you did this crazy shenanigans, I'm going to shock my land in. And now I'm going to fatal push your guy. Because you were a jerk. And you did that before I was able... Oh, they get Seasoned Pyros in their graveyard? I don't think Tasha's going to hit very many cards, to be honest. Misty. Do we want to ignore this rhino or just Tasha's them? I think we just Tasha's, unfortunately. I mean... yeah, for sure. For sure it would be good. Let's just hold up the drown. Yes, Tasha's is good against rhinos. Or Surgical's good against rhinos. Tasha's is bad against rhinos. Bet 13? No, there's no way. We'll cycle a Fractured Sanity here. We'll go to 12. Alright, 1, 2, cycle you. Alright. Just gonna play another Shelldock here. Divisions. Alright, there's 2 Furies gone. We're gonna hold up Drown for another... if they make more rhinos here. They don't have more rhinos. This is crazy. Alright, we're gonna go to 9. We'll go to 9. No problem. Alright, we'll cycle Fractured Sanity again. Why are we in combat? What are we doing at the end of combat step, friend? What are we doing at the end of combat step, friend? I think we're about to get Seasoned Pyromancered. How do I feel about this Seasoned Pyromancer? What the F is going on? What's going on over there? Okay, Shardless Agent. We will drown this, obviously. Obviously, we're going to drown this. Drown. Okay. Now we're going to play you. So now we can Tasha's Cycle Fractured Sanity. Or we can use the Otawara to bounce the Rhino token. I guess we could Tasha's. Let's Tasha's now. Yep. Okay. I mean, we hadn't milled a single Force of Negation. We were due for a Force of Negation, to be honest. TBH, bros. That was my canister impression. Alright, we'll have to block here, and then we'll get blown out by a Violent Outburst. Nice. We're not winning this game unless we do what? How do we win this game? How do we win this game? I think we win this game by cycling this Fractured Sanity. Into, like, a Jace. Yeah. We need to top deck a trap. Or something here. Alright. I mean, they probably have another Force of Negation in their hand, and everything we're doing is mute. Okay, so... we can activate this. If they fetch out a basic, it puts them to 20 cards. Alright. So now we can go... activate this. Cast. Activate this. Where are archive traps? Do we have archive traps? Alright, we want this, we want these, we want this, these, this. We don't want the Tashas. We don't really need fatal pushes. Vision's not that great. Maybe just cut all the fatal pushes. Endurance. Endurance and we saw Season Pyromancers. That was game one. That was game one. We just lost game one. Yeah, if we drew well, we could have won that game. Oh, yeah, EE. Yeah. Alright. This hand's pretty good. This hand, pretty good. Pretty good. Let's play Oboro. Oboro. Palace in the Sky. Oh, I should have played the Soul Guide. But I wanted to get a drink of water. Yeah, I should have played the Soul Guide. Let's play the Soul Guide. Let's play this. So, right off the bat, this not being surgical is kind of a big deal. But we'll see how it ends up. I'm not going to crack this so they can't ice this. If I crack this, get a Underground Sea, Watery Grave, then they can like ice it during my upkeep or whatever, and then I'm off the drown. So we're just not going to crack it. We're just going to play this, and we're going to pass. We're just going to play that, And then we're gonna pass. Alright. Are they going to do the thing? They're not going to do the thing. I'm gonna cycle Fractured Sanity, I think. We can cycle Fractured Sanity. Then they'll probably go for it. Cycle. They'll probably go for it, but we have the explosives. Alright, so we missed here. Another drown. That's pretty good. Go to my turn. Go to my turn. Another drown. Okay, well, fine. This is really awkward. Brazen Borrower. That's fucking annoying. Yeah. Don't know why I fetched there. Guess I have to drown this. We'll take the 4 here. 3. We'll take the 3. We'll drown this thing at the end of turn. Not having lands is becoming an issue. Drown you. They could have a Missile Dispute. They could just make more rhinos. They could Mystical Dispute here. Don't know. Don't know what they're going to do. I do know that I would like to draw a land. They shouldn't have Veil in a Cascade deck, though, right? Because it messes with their Cascade. Oh, they're going to cast an Endurance. Oh, Outburst. Okay. This is totally fine. Okay. Okay. Alright. So now we go to our turn. So. So we want to extirpate the Crashing Footfalls. But we also want to play the Engineering Explosives on 0. I think I want to start with the Explosives. Because, alright, so how do we get around... How do we get... The problem is... I'm just going to extirpate their Crashing Footfalls. And we're going to see how many... What counterspells they have. What they've got. Right? Because if they have Force Negations times 2... They have Dispute. Alright, get that. Get that. Get that. 4 Endurances. Wild. Alright, 4 Endurances. What else do they have? Alright, so we're going to have to go Explosives, pop it. And they're going to go Season Pyro. This is going to be a hard game. Right, Explosives, done. Okay. Alright. So this is gone. This is their hand. Hopefully they play the Season Pyro pre-combat. Aww. Don't think we can afford to take 8 there. Maybe we're supposed to take 8 from the before the Season Pyromancer resolves. All right, Pyro. What are they gonna discard? They're discarding Otawara, Violent Outburst. So their hand is still Dispute. All right. we draw lands? Oh, Krabby's not bad. The problem with Krabby is that it walks into Dispute, which we'll have to drown. We'll have to drown a Dispute. And then that's good, because next turn we can extirpate the Disputes. Alright, so now we're going to go drown. And then we get the Krabby. Alright, so... Excuse me. There's no more Rhinos. Rhinos is gone. Oh, we have the Soul Guide Lantern for endurances. Petty Theft. Deal. Alright. I want this crab to resolve next turn, so I'm gonna extirpate the mysticals. Alright. Let's go Surgical Mystical Dispute. Extirpate it. Yay, split second. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So there's 4 force negations, 4 endurances. They have a fire ice. So now we go... I guess we go Krabby. What are we doing here? We icing my Krabby. Return. Play. Trigger. They have the borrower. Yeah. Okay. How did I sideboard? I went down Tasha's. I went down Tasha's. I went down Visions. I went down Tasha's and Visions. And I went up these cards. Then I went down Fatal Pushes. Fatal Push is not that good. Alright. So, they have a Fire Ice. So we can't really block anything. And have our crab live. But we can block here and preserve our life total. If they fire this crab, that's fine. Because we're going to need to Damnation away all this stuff anyway. So, they'll fire the crab. Yeah. What do we got? What else do we got? Shirtless. Alright, so we need to draw a land. We need to draw a land, and we need to be able to verdict them. I think that we need to pop the Soul Guide Lantern. If we don't draw a black source, we lose the game. Unfortunately, we'll have to deal with the endurances later. Alright, we need a land. Black land. It's turn 8, right? It's turn 8. We should have a 4th land by now. That's unfortunate. I guess we're still alive if we drown one of these. I guess drowning the Brazen Borrower keeps us alive. Unfortunate. Living at 1 is living. But the problem is, now we're living at 1, and if we Damnation this, right? If they just pass and draw nothing, we draw Damnation, they can bring back the Season Pyro. The Extirpates were significantly worse than the Surgicals because they cost mana. But, I mean, we're dying because we didn't hit a 4th land. If we Damnation this turn, and we just clean up everything, we would have won. But, turn 8, no 4th land, that'll be that. You know? You'll just die when that happens. Yeah, we're just dead. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I think we got a little unlucky not to draw our 4th land there. That sucks. We had a lot of draw steps to draw that. Yeah, well, I mean, at that point, yeah, 1 basic swamp. At that point, but the turn before when we drew with the lantern, that was unlucky. Death. Yeah, Damnation's a little expensive. Damnation's so expensive. Alright. We'll keep this. Humans. Shuta Shokan. Yeah, this dude... I remember this name. This dude used to play humans. I think you're right. Maybe I'm just wrong. This is a good hand against... Alright. We're pretty good. This sand's pretty good. The sand has all the mill stuff. They're at 5. They mill to 5. Which means more cards in their library. Damn it, opponent. Cavern of Souls. Human. Yeah, okay. Well, one thing's for sure. We know that they probably won't be cracking a fetch. Oh. Okay, alright. I was like, oh, they're not going to crack a fetch. What was that? What was I saying? Nothing? Yep. Oh my goodness. What the F is this? Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. So our opponent's playing clerics, right? Sacrifice another cleric. Search your library. Human cleric. Alright, alright. I have a feeling that Tasha's isn't going to be very good here. It's just a suspicion that I have. It's just a suspicion. Get this guy's list for voting. Allenbrock Escort. What the fuck? Holy fuck, this card's just a better version of the stupid dog. Ollie Brock Escort? That's just a better version of, like, Indestructible Puppy Dog. That's so good. And it has Vigilance? What are we doing? What's happening? Yup. We got lorded. Alright. Let's cycle the Fractured Sanity. Alright. Untap. How many cards do we think Tasha's is going to get? And 12. 12 cards. 12 is pretty good. It's a lot higher than I thought. Dude, this deck is sweet. You could sack this thing to trigger Liliana and bring it back. Oh my god, I'm in. I'm in. This deck is sweet. That's a lot of damage. Why they gotta hurt us? Why do they have to hurt us? Badly. Alright, well, we're gonna Fatal Push that thing. Oh, it's Crabby. Sir Krabenstein, save me! Let's kill this thing. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so... if we play this land, that's 19. If we play this, they go to 19. They draw a card, they go to 18. We cycle the Fractured Sanity. And then we play the Jace and they're dead. So we can shock ourselves with the Crabby. We did it. We killed them. Very disappointed you didn't wait. No, I mean, this card beats Fury. I've never seen this card. Olieback, what's it called? Olieback, whatever. I guess Peacekeeper is a soldier. Alright, we'll block the Thalia's Lieutenant. Olliebrock Escort. I just thought that the dog was the best version of that card. That's just like a strictly better dog. Just a strictly better dog. Alright, and we get to Jace him out. I am fond of escorts. That card appeals to me. We're talking about companions, like dogs. Alright. So... nope. Yep. Nope. Nope. Alright. Let's try this. Well, hello there. Oh, God. No, I mean, what are they going to have? What could they have? What card in black or white shuffles in? You know? I don't know. What's nice? Coming in here with that. Would you like to play first? Keep. A random Eldrazi Titan? I don't know. You really think that the random deck has random Eldrazi? To just be haters? No, they wouldn't do that. Alright, we'll hold up the Fatal Push. Random haters. This person is lost in the sauce already. They can't be too far into the sauce. But maybe. Alright, so we'll play Ruin Crab. It is a reanimation, it's true. But they're not playing reanimation. Okay. What are we doing? We're playing Champion of the Parish. What year is it that it's these two cards? What year is it? Alright, let's kill... which one of these do we kill? There's so many to kill. So many to kill. I hate that one. Also, if we draw Engineer Explosives on one, this deals with that. Crabby. Do we give him a turn of Unfettered? Alright, let's play you. You may have one turn. I'm really impressed with this card, Allenbrock Escort. It's such a good card. Lifelink and Indestructible? Alright, you have one turn to impress me with your clerics. Even though this isn't even a cleric, it's a human soldier. Cleric, cleric, cleric. I shouldn't be F6 because of vision or planes, planes, planes. Oh, Lily! I love this Lily. This card's so sick. Such an awesome card. This card is one of my favorite cards of all time. What do you stop violent stuff in? Just let me take my damage in peace. Don't play Thalia's Lieutenant. What would they violin here? Sanctifier? Fuck's that do? That doesn't do shit. I don't give a fuck about that card. Alright, play lands. Trigger. I guess we're gonna crack. Gonna get this. And we're gonna go drown the Lily. And Fatal Push the dude. Okay. Well, in the land of... This card's a cleric. Oh, this cleric's deck is sweet. If we block, they'll violin a thing and kill one of our crabs. We can't have that. The dream is close. The dream is close. I can feel it. Oh, it's not close anymore. Visions. We've already played a land. I hate dream. I hate to deprive. I hate to deprive, but no. I will not be styled upon by some nonsense. Alright, we'll save the other crab for next turn. And I think this is lethal, right? So we'll play the crab, we'll play the fetch, that's 9, 18, 27. So we're milling 27 off the cards in our hand. Yeah. Plus they're drawing. Deprive. Deprive? How the fuck do you spell deprive? Oh, debribe. Deprive. Debribe you. Yeah. I'm blocking now. If they have another cleric lord, sure, whatever. They would have had the dream. Crazy. Alright, play you. They're actually dead with the Fractured Sanity. That's kind of hilarious. Yawgmoth! Debribe to take away a bribe. Deprive you. Doink, 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 doink. The Blade Historians keep getting exiled. That's so hilarious. So hilarious. GG's. Cool deck. Alright, let's take a look at what they're doing. Let's take a gander. So it's basically 4 champions, 4 Luminarch, 4 Allenbrock escorts. Alright. what a treat. They're definitely playing. They definitely had Shining Shoals in their deck in game 1. So game 1 they had Shining Shoals. So they're definitely some kind of Shining Shoal deck. But they also cut. What's the Blade Historian doing? Oh, it's a cleric. Yo, it's a cleric. No, come on. You gotta do better than that, right? Why is this a cleric? Should it at least be a paladin, right? Alright, so let's open up our reward. Tango Root. How fitting. So, about this deck. Let's have a chit-chat. Let's have a chat. We went 3-2, right? We went 3-2, and legitimately, we lost this match. The first match we lost because I decided to play a Soul Guide Lantern in the main instead of a Murderous Cut. I literally drew the Soul Guide Lantern, and if it was the Murderous Cut and we just killed the Tarmogoyf, we literally would have won on the spot. And also, I decided to play a Jace and race, which was a mistake. So, I think moving forward, I don't think you want Soul Guide main. I think it's a little too cute. It's just one more card that just doesn't really do much. I think the cut was right. We need extra removal for creatures. And also, I made the wrong decision with the Jace. And I think we could have beat Rhinos if I had drawn a land. And I wasn't too impressed with Extirpate. I think the fact that Surgical is free kind of makes it just that much better than the Extirpate. The fact that we had to pay mana for the Extirpate cost us that game when we were all jammed up on mana to begin with. So we were already jammed up on mana already, and then like to be extra jammed up on mana was not good. I didn't like the Damnation. It felt uncastable. It feels like Bridge is like your thing. What about the Jumpstart dude that's $1 billion? He's $1 billion. He's so much mana. So I don't think I will be playing Damnation moving forward. Yeah. I did not miss... I think I do want Edicts. I think we should probably be playing some number of these cards for just extra removal in the sideboard. Something like this. Maybe something like this moving forward. Any kind of creature heavy deck, you could bring this in. I don't know. The deck didn't feel that terrible, but there's always room to tinker. There's always room to, like, brew. What'd you guys think? Think the deck was good? I mean, if we had surgicals instead of extirpates,